Woodmon's golf course requires length, skill, accuracy, and strategy. One feature are deep, dramatic bunkers with very high faces. For highly skilled players, bunkers often aren't a problem, but when you add a really high face and fast undulating greens that sometimes are sloping away from you, this can become a big issue. In this case, the bunker is higher than I am, and you can only see the flag blowing in the wind. All of the greens at Woodmont are protected by tight grass or tight lies. You may want to look for how players decide to hit the ball onto the green. There's a whole variety of shots that you could use. A putter, where you can roll it up, very safe shot. You may also see players choose a hybrid where they bump it on, or the standard bump and run with an 8-iron or 9-iron. But what to look for sometimes would be the very creative shot, highly skilled, where you take a wedge and you hit and fly the ball all the way to the hole. A majority of holes at Woodmont have approach shots to elevated greens that are well guarded, like this one on hole number 12. Now for the average player, that can be a daunting play. But for the highly skilled player who has the ability to choose their club wisely and to hold the green with a well-struck shot, they'll be at a big advantage. For those that don't hit the shot well, it may cost them the hole. Late in the round, there are key shots that will affect the match. Here on the 15th tee, this is a pretty standard par 5. The main thing is hitting the fairway. You just have to avoid those bunkers off the tee. However, 50 yards ahead, there's an alternative teeing ground. From here, the strategy is totally different. The player has an opportunity to play this as a par 5, take the safe line down the left into the fairway, or the ultimate risk-reward shot and carry the bunkers, giving you an opportunity to go for it in 2. A very tough second shot. So if the player's down in a match, they may not have a choice, they may have to take the more aggressive line, and that'll be fun to watch. The par 3 16th hole has a 2-tiered green. So regardless of where that hole location is that day, the play is to always land the ball below the hole, because an uphill putt is far easier than a downhill putt. Late in the match, watch for shots that come to rest past the hole. That's a downhill putt, and that's where the adventure really begins. Tee shots in the fairway on 17 are critical, and that's because it sets up for a good approach shot. In this case, we've got a 2-tiered green, so a hole location on the right, although it's a longer carry, gives you much more margin for error. Now, if the hole location is on the left, it presents a whole new set of challenges. It's a much harder hole location to go for, no matter where you are in the fairway. Now, what to look for are tee shots that end up on the left, because this gives you a straighter line in and a better opportunity to get it close to the hole.